All right, friends, it's time for the first episode of the Cozy Comforter podcast. It's important to spend family time together. That's a guarantee in the Eccles household. A board game night, a movie night, a video game night, a bowling night, something that can allow your family to bond together. And I'll make sure that it is cozy for my family. To illustrate this, let me give an example. One day Jesus and his disciples were among a crowd as Jesus was praying for the people. Also in attendance was a young girl and her best friend. She had known her all her life, going back to kindergarten. The young girl said to her friend, "Jesus must be the Messiah that our parents used to tell us was coming. I think sharing a blanket with Jesus around a campfire would be so cozy." Jesus suddenly spun around to face the young girl. The crowd fell silent. The disciples fell silent. Nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew what this meant. As Jesus motioned, the crowd parted until Jesus was in a direct pathway toward the young girl and her friend. Jesus pointed at her and said, "It indeed would be so cozy." Then he smiled at them and went back to praying for people in the crowd. Her friend would come over the young girl's house later to hang out. As they tried to contemplate on the events that took place that day, the friend spoke up to the young girl. "Wow," she said. "When Jesus said it would be so cozy, he wasn't smiling nor anything. That shows how serious he was about that statement." As the two hung out, the young girl's friend kept thinking about what Jesus had said, and a smile suddenly came across her face. She finally realized what Jesus had meant by that statement. Sharing a blanket with Jesus around a campfire would have an infinite amount of coziness and security associated with it. Not just because Jesus is so nice of a person and it's great to spend time with nice people, but because nothing bad can happen while you're in the presence of Jesus. "What?" the young girl asked her friend. "Oh, nothing," the friend replied. "Just thinking about what you had said earlier, and I totally agree." The young girl's parents let her friend know her parents were there to pick her up. The young girl led her friend to the door. "See you next time," the young girl said. The friend crossed the doorway, but then turned back around to her friend. And with a and with a big smile, she just said, "It would be so cozy." Then just walked away. See, friends, we want our children to grow up in a loving Christian environment, as opposed to a worldly environment. For instance, tonight is the NBA Slam Dunk Contest, and it's kind of a rite of passage for the young superstars that will be superstars in the future to get into the dunk contest within their first couple of years of being in the league. Just like it should be a rite of passage for children to participate in the Christmas program. That starts them off on the right pathway. I participated in the Christmas program growing up, and I think that it would be good for all young people to participate in that. because it will give them a base for the future of serving God. All right, friends, that's the first episode of the Cozy Comforter podcast. I have many more podcasts coming. All right, talk to you next time.